Hey, Smith Nation. Hey, I hope everything's going well. Have you heard? It's June. You know what June is, right? June is our Safety Awareness Month. During the month of June, we are heightening our sense of awareness around two initiatives. What are they, you ask? I'm glad you asked me so I can tell you. It's intersections and lane change incidents. Intersections, they're important because intersection collisions, they account for high value accidents and more injuries. Lane change accidents or collisions, they account for a high frequency, but they can also be catastrophic in nature. Did you know that there are things that you can do to greatly reduce your risk of having an accident in an intersection or during a lane change? First of all, let's talk about intersections. You should slow down as you're approaching intersections. Make sure you look both ways. Never rush a yellow light. If you're unsure about it, come to a stop and make sure you stop before you exceed the line of travel. Never put it in reverse during an intersection. Lane changes, make sure that when you make a lane change that you always signal your intent. Also, if you really want to be careful, make as few lane changes as possible. The more lane changes you make, the more risk you place yourself in. Why are those important? Boy, you're asking some good questions. It's important because a great investment is made in the equipment purchased by Smith Transport. Also, the general public, they deserve the safest driver on the road every single day of the week. I know that you say it can't happen to you, but let me tell you, one lapse in judgment can take a truck like this and make it a truck that looks like this. You gotta be careful. And I know that many of you would say that this could never happen to you. I mean, you've been doing this too long. You know what you're doing. You know how to drive. You have all these years of safe experience and million miles under your belt. This is only happening to rookies. But contrary to popular belief, the most severe accidents occur with drivers who have been driving 5 years or more. The longer that an individual is a professional driver, often the more at risk they become. That's because we often place things in the back of our minds that should stay in the forefront. We say things like this: I know that road like the back of my hand. I could do that with my eyes closed. When you become that complacent, you're just right for this to happen to you. Remember, during the month of June, let's heighten our sense of awareness around intersections and lane changes. Our goal is to be zero lane change, intersection, accident free for the entire month. Will you do it? I know you will, because together, Smith remains strong. Because in the end, safety doesn't just start with them, but safety starts with me. Thanks for all you do.